What's going on, Safemoon Army, Safemoon family? Thanks again for joining me for yet another video. If you are new here or have not subscribed, subscribe, smash that like button, share with all your friends. Just so you know, I am not a financial advisor. Anything you hear or see in this video is not financial advice. Before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to produce this content, so I want to give you a big thank you. And if you want to join this channel, just hit that join button below the video, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, on today's show, we are going to be diving into how Safemoon is able to accelerate their technology in so many areas and why having a smart blockchain is going to be a game changer. So strap in because here we go. Alright, we're starting off here right now on this page, and this is former CIA officer to lead LMI National Security of Operations. And if you don't know who Bradford Caroni is John Caroni's father. He is actually retired from the CIA, and he has been named LMI's Director of National Security Operations. The company announced this on September 10th of 2018. Now let's fly on over to this. This is LMI's website. That's where John Caroni's father works, and this is Gus Creedon. Well, who is Gus Creedon? If you scroll down here, Gus Creedon is a senior consultant supporting LMI system engineering compatibility. With LMI for 35 years, he is responsible for the design, development, and delivery of software products, including databases and web-based systems, cloud migration for multi-tier systems, and blockchain system engineering solutions. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Gus possesses a bachelor's from Juniata College and a master's from George Washington University. Now, if you read down here, it says starting with EDI data standards in 1988, then continuously adopting technologies like XML, systematic Web 3.0, cloud, and blockchain. The opportunities to work with the latest technology trends keep me coming to work every day. So that's very interesting. Now we know Gus from LMI, he's really involved in blockchain system engineering solutions. And now let's fly on over to this. This is former CIA officer Caroni keeps it in the family. Now this is Bradford Caroni. They're talking about him keeping his businesses within the family. And if you look at the date down here, this was actually issued on 11/03 in 2020. So they are saying in this article that the former CIA officer Bradford Caroni is keeping his businesses within the family. And if you go back to this article over here, this was actually published September 10th, 2018, that he has been named the LMI's Director of National Security Operations. So you know that Bradford Caroni is definitely working on something with his family, but he is also working at LMI. So how are we going to bring that together? Well, if you fly on over to this, this is LMI's Innovation with Impact. Basically, LMI has a research institute, and this is what they focus on, and I think it's very important. And if you read down here, it says a sandbox for innovation. Inquisitive employees collaborate with our eminent ecosystem of talent and resources. Beyond the lab, viable projects are tested and applied, leveraging the latest technologies in real-world scenarios from incubation to maturation. Our research centers on the greatest challenges our clients will encounter. This focus, coupled with the most advanced technologies, processes, and strategies, enable us to anticipate and respond through agile execution. Our core areas of focus include advancements in artificial intelligence, blockchain, digital services, advanced analytics, big data, wargaming, cyber, and next generation logistics. Well, I'm not sure if you guys picked up on any of those words that I just dropped in there: artificial intelligence, blockchain, digital services, but LMI's Research Institute is doing some crazy stuff that Safemoon's doing. And if you read down here, it says academic partnerships. The LMI Research Institute has formal working relationships with universities across the United States, bringing industry and academia together to spur innovation and explore groundbreaking research. Well, we know that Safemoon is working on groundbreaking research. We also know that the University of Utah is not far from the headquarters of Safemoon's headquarters in Utah, and I believe that they may be working together for some groundbreaking research to bring their technology to this field. Now, another cool thing about all of this is if you fly on over to this, this is LMI's Technology Accelerator Forge. Now, what is that? Well, the Forge builds scalable technology solutions for their customers. We leverage agile methods and human-centered design for our offering development to rapidly deliver technology solutions that facilitate connections with the federal market and engage users. With the LMI Forge, customers have improved efficiency and delivery time, high quality and sophisticated technical solutions, high caliber talent, and scalable and reusable technology. There is so much Safemoon in what that sentence just said. High quality, sophisticated technical solutions, high caliber talent, scalable and reusable technology. I mean, all of this is just screaming screaming what Safemoon's all about, so I could totally see Bradford Caroni telling his son about LMI's technology, telling him about LMI's Research Institute, getting them set up with LMI's Technology Accelerator Forge. There is so many connections here. If you fly on over to this is improving infrastructure management through IoT devices and sensors. And so this is basically talking about some of the insights that the LMI staff has into IoT devices and using them for tracking objects across the globe. And if we fly on over to this is another article by LMI talking about infrastructure, energy, and the environment, and talking about renewable resources. And if we fly on over to this is yet another article from LMI. It says to perform a study on future NASA upper class E airspace operations. And if you look down here, it says LMI is partnering with Crown Consulting, Georgia Tech, and GRA, and they will interview experts in stakeholder industries such as telecommunications, regulatory agents, stakeholders, and manufacturers of platforms that involve the near space exploration. So there's a lot of stuff that is connecting Safemoon's plans to what LMI is actually researching and involved in. And if we fly on over to this is integrating supply chain control towers and blockchain. Guys, this is so crazy connected what John Caroni was talking about when they're doing multiple tracking of items all throughout the globe using IoT connected to their blockchain. And one of the coolest things about all this, and this is I think one of the biggest parts of this whole article and all this digging that I've been getting into right now, it says some commercial blockchain databases have implemented a compatibility called smart contracts or an on-chain computer code. These pieces of codes watch blockchain transactions and react to the overall changing state of the ledger, such as when the item is unpackaged at its destination. Recording the transaction triggers an automatic action like a payment or another transaction and could increase the velocity of financial flows in the supply chain and build trust in partnerships. This unique blockchain functionality could also enable a control tower system to execute timely financial and logistic transactions through more reliable contracting and validation data. Where am I getting at with this? Well, this next paragraph is dynamite. As with many emerging and evolving technologies, multiple providers offer blockchain solutions, but they are not necessarily compatible with each other. Remember, Safemoon was working on their blockchain. They were talking about legacy issues. Selecting the right platform is essential for ensuring your system will be supported in the future. Control tower managers need to evaluate the pros and cons of using an open blockchain platform such as Ethereum or a permissioned Hyperledger platform implemented for the IBM and Maersk TradeLens joint collaboration. In addition, all partners in the supply chain must agree to the same blockchain platform. I'm going to read that again. In addition, all partners in the supply chain must agree on the same blockchain platform. And the proliferation of providers make this difficult. As technology matures, we can expect clear leaders to emerge, allowing for more standardization in blockchain applications. So basically what this is saying is that they are all looking for a universal blockchain, the same blockchain platform that they could run all this technology on, all this technology that Safemoon said that they were getting into, guys. They're talking about IoT, they're talking about transactions, they're talking about space exploration, they're talking about infrastructure and green renewable technologies. They're talking about all these integrations that need to be put into a blockchain platform, and all these suppliers must agree on working on the same platform. So this is huge. Now let's fly on over to this. This is John Caroni's response on Discord when it says, do you consider making your own smart chain? John Caroni said, we are making our own blockchain already in the process, and it is a true smart chain. Well, what exactly is a true smart chain? Obviously, it's a blockchain. It's a smart blockchain. What is a smart blockchain? Let's fly on over to this. Now we're over here on hackernoon.com, and this is an article titled, What is a Smart Blockchain? And if you scroll down here, it says, Smart blockchain is a new generation of blockchain networks that will allow one or more smart contracts to collect accurate and flawless data from a successful transaction of a decentralized network at the moment of transaction occurrence, and simultaneously storing and registering these data in new blocks. Smart blockchain needs neither the financial institution nor intermediary. In addition, there will be no task to do for miners and block producer in this technology. In other words, within the smart blockchain, always one or more smart contract like a financial institution, free of charge, and automatically record and store transaction data in new blocks. And if you scroll down here and you read, how does a smart blockchain work? It says, well, within a smart blockchain, one or more block producer smart contract, or a BPSC, is presented in a decentralized network. Remember, Safemoon's been talking about decentralized everything, and they're actually building their own decentralized network. And no successful transaction is performed without a BPSC involvement. For a successful transaction in the network, first the sender must send the cryptocurrency to the wallet of the BPSC, and then the BPSC sends cryptocurrency automatically to the receiver. This is a simple action that has led to the BPSC to have all network transactions data accurately and flawlessly, and then, as an accurate and trust financial institution, record transaction data into a new block and add this new block to the end of the blockchain, and so there will be no tasks assigned to miners and the block producers. Well, how does all this work? Well, let's fly on over to this. This is basically a visual representation on how it all works, and pretend that you are the sender right here and you wanted to purchase something from the receiver. So the receiver set up this account on this BPSC wallet, and basically the sender sends it to the BPSC. At the time of transaction, it makes a ledger. That ledger is verified, added to the new blockchain, and it automatically sends the money back to the receiver. And if you look over here, this is another type of it where there's multiple users and there's multiple transactions going on, and they're just adding more blocks onto the end of the blockchain. And why is this so huge? Why is this such a big thing? Well, think about it. They don't need validators. They don't need miners. They don't need block producers. And how is that going to change things? If you fly on over to this and you read up here, it says smart blockchain, the rescue of Bitcoin and saving electricity of more than 50 terawatt per year. Well, what the hell is a terawatt? If you fly on over to this electricrate.com, and it says what is a terawatt, and if you read down here, it says units of power is explained, and you can see what watts are, what kilowatts are, what megawatts are, what a gigawatt is, and what a terawatt is. That's right, 1 terawatt is equal to a mind-boggling 1 trillion watts. But this isn't just 1 terawatt that it'll be saving. It will be saving 50 trillion watts of electricity by using a smart blockchain. And if we fly back here, it says the electricity consumption of one single Bitcoin transaction is 200,000 times more than the electricity consumption of one single Visa card transaction. And by using a smart blockchain, power consumption will be similar to a Visa card transaction, and in total, over 50 terawatt hours will be saving per year. This is crazy, guys. This is the evolution of blockchain transactions is a smart blockchain. This is going to be game-changing technology when they start to release it. This is going to be the universal blockchain that everyone is going to want to get on. I hope you guys could see how big this is going to be for all of us. And before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to Safemoon Mad Clovers. Thank you so much for sending me some of those articles. They were great. They helped out a lot. And I also want to give a huge shout out to the entire Safemoon army that keeps giving me research. I can't mention everybody. I get so many DMs. I sometimes forget on who to thank in my videos, but I just want everyone to know I don't do this alone, and I'm very grateful for all the information that is sent to me. All right, guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you liked it, subscribe, smash that like button, share with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.